How are you? I'm here with another story. I picked out one of my favorite series for today. It is a Froggy book. Raise your hand if you have ever read a Froggy book before. I love Froggy books. This one is Froggy Plays Soccer. There's a soccer ball, and I know some of you love to play soccer and play on soccer teams and have games and practices. And I know at recess we used to like to play soccer too. So here is a book about soccer. Now this book, I can bend it, which means, is it a hardcover? No, it is a paperback book. It's soft. There's the spine that holds the pages together. And our author is Jonathon London. He wrote the words. And the illustrator, I'm not probably gonna say this correctly, Frank Rimkiewicz. You can look it up close because I'm a terrible pronouncer for that kind of stuff. But he, as the illustrator, drew the pictures. All right, let's get started. There's the title page, Froggy Plays Soccer. Oh, look, there he is. Froggy couldn't sleep. He looked out the window. The full moon was rising. It looked like a big soccer ball. Look, it does. It's even got the lines like a soccer ball. Tomorrow is the big game, he said out loud. If we beat the Wild Things, we win the City Cup. Oh, that's a big deal. That is a big deal. Oh, look who's there. Froggy, called his father. Froggy's father was the assistant coach. And look, there's his dad, and mom is in the background. And look, Froggy's getting out of bed. What? Let's go. We'll be late for the game. Froggy flopped outside. Flop, 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 because he's a frog. Oh, look, there's his team. And there's the team mom, I think. Oh, the other coach. At the soccer field, the coach, Max's mother, said, "We are a team. We're the dream team. Hooray!" screamed the dream team. Do you ever do cheers with your team before you go out for a game? Gets you all excited. Ooh, look at that action right there. But, oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a page. Ruh-roh, silly Mrs. Carlton. Here we go. Oh, Froggy. Soon the game was on. Froggy was doing cartwheels. Froggy was picking daisies. Is that how you play soccer? It's not how I play soccer. Froggy was picking his nose. Ew, Froggy. And the ball bounced right off his chest. He gave it a mighty kick and missed the ball. Probably because he wasn't paying attention. He's picking his nose. But here's where the action happens. Max trapped it and passed it to BJ, who slammed it right into the net. Goal! It was 1-0 Dream Team. Oh, here we go again. Again, the two teams faced off. The whistle blew. The Dream Team charged down the field toward the Wild Things. Froggy was tying his shoe. Oh, Froggy. Froggy's dad yelled, "Defense! Defense!" the ball hit Froggy in the head. Bonk. That's happened to me before. And knocked him down. He was great at defense. At halftime, the Dream Team held the lead. Now remember, as Froggy's dad said, and they chanted together, head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. That's a big rule in soccer, huh? Only the goalie. The whistle blew and the second half started. A fly circled by. Froggy, called the coach because he wasn't paying attention. What? Keep your eye on the thwap. Oh, the ball smacked him right in the eye. Oh, Froggy. Froggy was mad now. The wild things were stampeding, and Matthew, the Dream Team's goalkeeper, was chasing the ball. The goal was unguarded. This was Froggy's chance. He leapfrogged over Travis. He leapfrogged over Matthew. He leapfrogged over the wild things forward who was firing the ball. Oh, it's getting exciting. What do you think's going to happen next? And what a save! Froggy caught it right before the net. But, uh-oh, he used his hands. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He's embarrassed. He looked so silly. The Dream Team laughed, but not for long. The penalty for using hands was a free kick at the goal for the Wild Things. The Wild Things star forward kicked and scored. Now it was a tied game because they both have 1 point. When both teams have the same amount of points, it's called a tie or a tied game. But it wasn't over yet. And when there was 1 minute left, the crowd went crazy. The clock was ticking. The ball was coming right toward Froggy. Let's see if he can pull it off. Froggy! Yelled his dad. What? But Froggy knew what to do. He jammed his hands in his armpits. He stuffed them in his pockets. He stuck them in his mouth. Then he power kicked the ball so far down the field that it bounced over the goalie's head. Smack into the goal. Yes. The Dream Team had won the City Cup. They shouted and danced, and Froggy sang, head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. Except to slap. High fives. Slap, slap, slap. Can you give somebody a high five around you? Give them a high five. All right, friends, that was Froggy Plays Soccer. I hope you enjoyed your story time. I'll see you later.